Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Y'all know anytime I'm at the gym, bored, killing time, waiting on people, I said, hey, well, if I got a moment, I might as well talk to somebody. Typically, I talk to myself because I talk to myself so much. It's kind of how we got RaesTake started. Because I was like, you know what? Instead of always talking to myself, let me find some people to talk to during my downtime. So I got probably about, I don't know, got about 30 minutes, 30, 40 minutes, you know what I'm saying, before I got to get back to work. Y'all already know. Like, if I'm in the office, killing time. So I was sitting here, and then I seen some stuff on Twitter, right? And then Carl Lewis, shout out to Carl, he had actually tweeted too. First of all, what's up, y'all? See what's going on, baby? What it do, man? Scientists, Harry, everybody. Hey, y'all know I tell y'all. Y'all know I tell y'all all the time now. If you hopping on this thing, during the middle, like this time of day, if you hopping on during this time of day, if you at work, your ass get fired. I ain't got nothing for you now. Don't be going in the bathroom trying to watch the show, trying to catch a quickie in. I'm only gonna be like 30, 45 minutes anyway. But don't lose your job, all right? Do not lose your job trying to watch this show, okay? But anyway, what's going on, people? What it is? What it do, y'all? So real fast, since I have time, I want to talk about this. Give y'all a quick breakdown of it. So over there in the Twitter world, somebody was talking about. Actually started with Marv. Shout out to Marv because Marv, he did a good interview. Hey mama, he did a good interview about finances and money and stuff like that in track and field. So people start back doing it, right? So then there's a comment up. If you check my Twitter right now, I just retweeted it. The Carl was talking about somebody else. How the Diamond League ruined track and field. I said, you know what? I think I'm going to go and spend about 20, 30 minutes on that topic and explain exactly what he's saying because he's 1,000% correct. Also, do not forget to like and subscribe to my channel, please and thank you. And go tell your friends about it so they can come like and subscribe. Also, hold on. I got to tell y'all this. Don't get back to that. I got another podcast coming out, all right? And the podcast I got coming out next is actually not a track and field podcast. But y'all gonna like it because it's the same stuff that I do here. It's called What You Thinking, What You Drinking. No, hold on. I think we did the other way. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's called What You Drinking, What You Thinking. All right? So, people came to me, with a podcast I did. That's like, so what you think about this? And I heard it out. I was like, I love it. I want to do that. So RaesTake will be starting a podcast. It actually won't be me though. Like I might pop up on it, but I'll be starting a podcast with these people, and it's called What You Drinking, What You Thinking. Perfect. But anyway, now back to track and field. So this whole thing about the Diamond League destroying track and field, based on what Carl Lewis just said. He's 100%. He's 100% correct, people. When I say 100% correct, he's 100% correct. I'll tell y'all. So in my illustrious career, I had the privilege of being on both sides, all right? So it's just like anything. You got to have a control A and a control B. So I have a control A and a control B from before Diamond League, during Diamond League, okay? Here's how Diamond League killed track and field and how the Diamond League killed all the money you can make, all right? Now, some of y'all may know this and some of y'all may not know this. That's why I'm here to enlighten y'all. So before it was called the Diamond League, it was called the Golden League, okay? And the Golden League stopped roughly 2008 was the switchover. 2008 to 2009 season, okay? Or it might have been 2009, 2010. No, I'm sorry. The switchover was in 2009. So anyway, 2009, 2010 season. That's when they created the Diamond League. So we used to have the Golden League, right? And so how the Golden League operated was every track meet, there was a Golden League track meet, right? Was always 100, 200, men and women. Always 400s. It was a regulation track meet, okay? You had the hurdles at every one of them. If you want to do the hurdles, long jump, 400, you could. If you want to do the 400, damn 100, 200 all in one day, you could. If you want to do the 200, 400, and then I would try to high jump today, you could do that too. Like, you could really do that. During the Golden League, you could do whatever you want to do in one track meet, okay? Here's what was the beautiful part about the Golden League. In the Golden League, you could do 100 and a 200 in one day, right? Diamond League don't give you that. Diamond League says you got either 100 for the men or 200 for the women, but not the same, right? Okay, now hear me out. Back in those days, the Golden League breakdown. First place was $15,000. Second place was $12,500. Third place was $10,000. Now pay attention to that third place. Third place was 10 grand, which is now the winning for a Diamond League meet, right? Stay with me. Third place was 10,000. Fourth was like 75. Fifth was like 500. 5,000. Sixth was like 35. I mean, it dropped all the way down to like last place was like $1,500. All right. So if you ran in the 100-meter dash, we'll just take, say, Rome, right? We'll just go with Rome, Golden League. If you ran the 100-meter dash at Rome and you got first place, that's 15 grand. If you ran the 200 an hour and a half later and you got first place, you just made $30,000, Jack, in one day. That's 30 bands in one day, one track meet. All right? So let's say you leave Rome and you go to Monaco. It's another Golden League meet. You do the same thing, 100, 200. You just made 30 more bands, baby. You would have made $60,000 in less than a week. Okay? Well, let's just say you don't have a good track meet. And let's say you get third in the 100. That's $10,000. And let's just say, you get third in the 200. That's 20 grand. Right? That's $20,000 that you just made in one day. Now with this whole new Diamond League stuff, because there's a Diamond League, there's no way possible for you to even come close to making $20,000 in one day. All right? Because you can only run one event. Ain't but one event you can run a Diamond League meet. So the most you can make is $10,000. Now, out of that one event, out of that one $10,000, you got everybody now racing to get that one $10,000. Which means if you get second place in a Diamond League meet in a 100-meter dash, let's say winner goes 9-7. Second place goes 9-8. That 9-8 got you a cool what? I think it's like 7,500. I think it's like 7,500 now. You made $7,500 total flat. That's it. You can make all day long, literally all day long. That's how you can make. Y'all, when I sit here and tell y'all, I used to rack up. But anyway, we'll get into that. So when you had the Golden League, you could make a living without even having a contract. Okay, literally, you could. I just told you how. Even if you don't win, let's say you get fourth in the 100 and you get fourth in the 200 and you miss the podium at the track meet. Fourth in the 100 is 75. Fourth in the 200 is 75. Do the math. You just walked away with a cool $15,000. You didn't even get top three. You didn't even get top. Break it on down a little further. Let's say you do the 100 and 200 and you get, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Say you get fifth. Say you get fifth in the 100 and fifth in the 200. You don't walk away with a cool $10,000, baby. I don't, look here, man, listen, I'm trying to tell y'all. I remember when I was in Monaco, baby, before they switched that shit over. I was in Monaco, it was me, it was Sharandy Martina, it was Marty Scales. I said, oh, Lord, Tyson ain't here, Johan ain't here, ain't none of them here. Oh, I'm gonna get it, baby. I ended up getting asked out. Shout out to Marty Scales. He's my training partner. He asked me out. But I made $12,500 that day. I ran 10-10 and made $12,500. There are people who are running 9-8s right now and can't even make that in one race. I mean, we ain't gonna talk about Brazil. I walked in from Brazil. True story. Before they switched it over, I walked away from Brazil, the track meet in Belgium. I did the 100 and the 200. I walked away in that one with that one track meet. I walked away with $15,000. I walked away with 15 grand, Jack. How? Because I ran 100 and 200. Every track meet they had I was doubling up, baby. The way I saw it was, I ain't gotta win it. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember in Belgium, Mike had won it, but Mike went in the 200. So Mike was like, yeah, I don't, because Mike had won. He had won like Belgium, and then like another one. So he had stacked up. I say, Mike, yeah, I got third in the 100 behind you and Daniel Bailey, but then I also got second in 200. so I don't think we want to count pockets right now. And we went to the next track meet. I did the same thing. So if I won a 200, we don't want to count pockets right now. This is before there was this Diamond League stuff, y'all. I walked away from in Brazil. I was in Brazil, and all of us down there. It was a circuit. We did three track meets. It was roughly $17,000 in just those 10 days I was down there in Brazil. That was before the Diamond League, right? Okay. Now, I guess you'll want to ask me, you're like, well, Ray, why did they do this? How and why? What happened? Here's what happened, people. Back in the day, track and field was kind of respected for what it was. It was respected like any other sport. Meaning, in football, okay? In football, the quarterback is going to make more money than the center. That's just what it is, all right? In basketball, unless you're a damn good power forward, John Morant going to make more than you, okay? Stay with me. So what they did in our sport was they made it fair, okay? It used to be you had, at Golden League meets, you had Premier and Classic. Those were the two different, Premier and Classic. So the sprints were damn near always Premier. So you was always going to get that Golden League pot, right? You had stuff like your field events, your jumps, your throws, stuff like that were never Premier. They was usually always Classic. So here's the difference with Premier and Classic. Classic, first place might get you $5,000, Classic, last place might get you $500. But you couldn't really make, like the discus a premier event because nobody's packing the stadium to go watch the discus. And shout out to my field event people I don't want, because Raven Sanders, she coming on the show this weekend. I don't want her to charge me up, but I'm just saying. You can't really draw a crowd off of field events, high jumps, stuff like that. You can't, shot put, you can't do that. You can't draw a crowd there. So those is always called classic events, right, at the Golden League. So what happened was, allegedly what happened was, field event people got upset, which they should have. I understand. You ain't making no money, right? Long jumpers, triple jumpers, all them people got upset because their events was never a premier event, so they couldn't make no money. So the Diamond League decided to do. I'm sorry, I'm a Republican. It is what it is, but we're not gonna talk politics. They decided to hire the Democrats. And what the Democrats like to do is they like to take the money from my Amazon box. They like to take the money from what you would say, the people who got it. So you know how it works. Democrats believe in taxing the companies that got money to help the people who don't have money. That's what they did with the Diamond League. The Diamond League, they took it from a Republican state of track and field to a Democratic, meaning all of y'all who are bringing in the crowd, you're going to share your money with the field events people now. So now all of that money won't go to y'all. You only going to be able to make 10 so that this long jumper can also make 10. What? Why? That ain't fair. I mean, I'm just saying. If I can just say what I'm saying, to me, that ain't fair. All right? Why it ain't fair? Ain't nobody can't see the long jump. They can't see the 100. They can't see the 200. They can't see the hurdles. They can't see the 400. They came to see the stuff that, So, I get it. Hold on. Yo, right here. I ain't opened up yet. You just put it in the bottom. Hold on. I got a package, y'all. Yo, put it right there. You put it right there? Yeah, perfect. I'll get it in a second. Thank you, sir. No problem. All right, back to what I was saying. I had an Amazon delivery. Yeah, so they took the money out the prize pot, which was the premier events, your 100, 200, and then they said we got to split the money up now with everybody. Well, that's just not right. I don't think that's right at all. I just don't, because if we all left the stands, meaning if we all left the stands as like, not the stand, I mean the track, like if all of the sprint stuff left the track, say they put on just a field event track meet, nobody's gonna show up. I love my field event people, I do. I love y'all, y'all know I do. But if it's just that, nobody's gonna show up. So they took the money from the premier events to spread it around with everybody. So in order to do that, now what happens is a sprinter can no longer go to a track meet and run 100 and a 200. You got to pick one now. Meaning, if Doha ain't got a men's 200, you ain't running 200, Jack. If freaking Doha ain't got a women's 200, you ain't running 200. And then they did it to where it's only one or the other. Meaning, if we got the men's 100, we won't have the women's 100. We'll have the women's 200. Well, this is just not right. This is, because think about it. Think about if you're primarily a 200 meter runner, right? Or you're primarily on a 100 meter runner, right? Think about the events that you can't go to now because you don't run a 200. So now there's only certain track meets that you're going to be able to get in. Versus back in the gap, if you was good, you was at every single track meet. Ain't no picking and choosing. Ain't no, well, Doha ain't got no 100, so I'm going to have to go nowhere or go over here. That's how, that is how they killed track and field, because you got to think about it. Back then in that era, say we race in Rome on Monday, the 100, 200. Guess what you get to see as a fan? In 3 more days, we're going to lock horns again when we get to Gateshead. We got to, because it's a track meet. You had actual rivals then. You had people running crazy fast because, one, we running for bands, baby. Running for bands. 2, if you beat me in Rome in that 100, I'm going to see you in London. Now, I wasn't the person winning back then. I was the person getting 4th and 5th. But I'm just speaking on the aspect of how it was. Like when you had Capel and Gat going at it. Capel might have got Gat and they ain't on Rome, but then when they got to London, they knew what was going to happen again. They got to race again. Boom, get your get back. Leave London, we all got to go to Monaco. Boom, do it again. You know what I'm saying? So then track, to me, was more fun because it was like a traveling circus. Like it was a complete season now. Instead of, well, I race today and then I won't race again for the next 2 weeks because they ain't got no 100. What type of shit is that? You know what I'm saying? What type of shit is that? So, hold on, y'all. Yeah, I'll take that back. So anyway, so that's how now you got these events to where Diamond League don't kill everything. But now here was the beautiful part though about back then. So field events, when it was Golden League, field events still could become a premier event. So say you had the top 3 jumpers in the world at Rome. They would then turn into a premier event. It would no longer be classic because of the athletes that's in it. It's like, okay, well, shit, it's a premier event now, baby, because, we got Christian, we got everybody jumping. Now it's no longer that. So because it's no longer that, I'd say the excitement for it has declined a tremendous amount because you don't get to see what you saw when it was a Golden League. Not only that, when it was a Golden League, I think track and field was more fun and more competitive because you had more people racing for more money. Again, if you know that it's 15 bands on the line and I can go double up in 100 and 200, baby, John, you already know, baby, we in both. Every track meet, I need the 100 and 200. John, I know who in it. John, I already mapped it out. I just got to get 6th in the 100 behind Maurice and them. And if I get 6th in the 200 behind Kobe and them, I'm going to make the same amount if I got 30 in the 100. See how that worked? So it was different then. It was like, man, look here. I'll take 2 5th place finishes because 2 5th place finishes equal up to 1 first place finish. And when it was Golden League, Diamond League, you get one fifth place finish, you stuck for forever. You ain't gonna get another chance to run no time soon. You ain't gonna chance to run no time soon. I'm look at how them kids say, baby. I'm telling you, go to league. Everybody was eating when nobody was hungry. When I say nobody, back when it was Golden League, nobody cared about their contracts. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by nobody cared about their contracts, even the shoe company didn't care about your contracts. The shoe company when shoe company give you like $50,000 a year, because they knew like, bruh, you finna go over here and make 100,000. We not finna give you all that money. Like they knew it. Like no. Nah. So now you had it to well, you had athletes that was getting big contracts and also going over there and making six figures in one summer. Boy, look, I'm be honest with y'all. If I can be honest with y'all for 1 second, be honest with y'all for 1 second. Oh Lord, I feel so sorry for the new generation in track and field because they will never understand what we had. And what we had was some shit. I'm trying to tell you. I be feeling bad for them. I'm going to tell y'all how, when I tell y'all, when I was running, when I first came into the sport, 2004, when they brought me in, man, look here, baby. Oh, sir. You talking about some folk used to party? I mean, you got to think about it. We in London, and everybody paid. I mean, they're not paying like cash, but you straight. Like, I just made $30,000. What do you think I'm about to go do? Hey, we want this whole set. No, matter of fact, we want the whole club. Yeah, the whole club. Nobody else come in but track and field people. That was life then. I'm talking about, look here, baby. And back then, how we did it was, if you won, everything on you. Ain't nobody else paying for nothing. I mean, cause we all knew what you made. Like, bro, you just won 100 and 200 compare. Put your card down. Put your card down, baby. We know, bro. You just made $30,000 today, and you finna go over there next week, bro. Put your card down. Like when I tell shopping, kicking it. Oh man, we ain't had no problems back then. No problems. Like, and then like all the stuff that people hear about now, like all of the the problems and the meat promote. Man, no. Look here, Jack. Look here. The Diamond League murdered. When I say murdered track and field, Diamond League destroyed track and field. It completely destroyed it. Real fast, I gotta get off here. I'm gonna tell y'all how it went down when I found out about Diamond League. This is how I know it was after 2009. I'm on vacation. I'm spending money. I'm spending big money, baby. I'm running over. I done made a team, all type of stuff. I'm spending big money. I forgot where I was at, but I get a phone call from my boy Doc. So Doc hit me up. Oh, I remember where I was at. I was in Kansas City. Never forget it. Party. Doc said, Ray, I got some bad news. I said, Doc, what kind of bad news you gonna give me, baby? We rich. Doc, ain't no bad news. We rich. He said, Ray, we can be rich for longer. Break it down to me. So I had to walk outside. I had to walk outside the hallway. Y'all, this is a true story. This is exactly how this shit went. I walked outside the hotel hallway. Doc said, let me explain something to you about this Diamond League. All right, they about to put on us. And I'm thinking, Diamond League got to be better because it's go. Nicola, appreciate that. $4.99. Raise Prince needs special meats with. They do. We're going to work on that. Now, back to real fast. I'm going to get to Nicola's comment. So Doc is explaining to me this new Diamond League thing. And I'm like, Doc, what you mean? Like, he say, Ray, it's going to kill the sport. Darvis Patton, I swear to God, he told me. It's going to kill the sport. He say, Ray, first place is now dropping down to $10,000. I say, what? No more 15? I say, Doc, give me the rundown. So he gave me the breakdown. He was like, first place 10. Second place rate is dropping all the way down to like 6,500. Y'all, my whole soul dropped. Now, I'll tell you what my whole soul dropped, all right? Because I'm just now crossing over into the fast right here. I just made a team. So I already know I done made a team. Come this year, this is my money year Golden League, baby. I just told you about Monaco. So this year, Golden League, Ray was finna get $1 million. I'm finna rack up. Doc, what are you saying? Because I'm the person that always comes in third, Doc. Like, so you telling me right now from here on out, I'm only gonna be able to make $4,500 for third. And then he's like, Ray, check this out. And you can only run 100. You can't double up no more. So let me get this straight, Doc. Let me get this straight, baby. Let me get this straight. What you just told me is the man who finishes from third to fifth, damn near every track meet. They know it. They like, Ray gonna get one or two. But that third to fifth, baby, you bet third through sixth, you gonna have to race him for that. You mean to tell me all these 75s and eights I've been racking up, getting my third to fifth, and it dropped down to like 3,500, and that's all I can make in like a whole 2 weeks? He was like, bro, that's all y'all gonna make. I said, Doc, there's no way this shit gonna happen. I was like, Doc, I literally said, Doc, there's no way this shit can happen. There's no way. Like, there's no way. And here we are. That was 2010 when he gave me that phone call. Here we are 13 years later, and this sport is in shambles. This sport is it ain't, y'all, I'm telling y'all, even when I went to Texas Relays this past weekend, I'm at Texas Relays, and I'm like, man, this shit ain't nothing like how it used to be. And meaning how it used to be was, you had all of us at Texas Relays because all of us was getting free trips. Soon as we walked in the hotel, we had envelopes with money in them. You know what I'm saying? And then all we doing with all that money is finna go find out what all of us going to go buy the bar out at, buy the club out at. Like, that was our lifestyle. We was like rock stars. Literally. Like, I'm telling you, literally, we were like rock stars, making plenty of money, making bukus of money. Now, I be sitting here looking at these results and looking at this shit like, bro, you just ran that fast for nothing. What I mean by nothing, like for like, damn, second place paid what? Golly. And then, so here's the thing that, again, we go back to like, I remember I was in, it was like Ostrava, Luzerne, one of them, but I ended up getting third in the 200. I got third in the 200 behind like Kobe Miller and somebody else. That third place, then I made like $8,000. And then the 100, I ended up getting like 6 that day. I walked away that day with like 12 grand. You know what I'm saying? Like easily. And now I'm giving y'all my money, and I'm only getting third through sixth. Imagine what them boys was getting who was winning. And imagine what they were getting in the Golden League, baby. You easily add it up. 10 track meets. 10 track meets now. Go to 10 Golden League track meets. Let's just say you win all 10. Not only did you just make $150,000, you also got that Golden League $1 million ticket. It used to be money for everybody, baby. Money for everybody. Now, it ain't no money for nobody. But there's why. Diamond League. So if you ever want to understand why track and field at this point in time is in the state that it's in, just go back and do a little bit of rewinding and see when the Diamond League started, all right? And then when you see where the Diamond League started, you'll understand then when we started to do this. Complete drop-off. Complete drop-off was when the Diamond League hit. Track and field started doing this right here and going downhill. There you have it. RaesTake quick take. I got to get ready to get out of here. But, yeah. I agree with 100%, 1,000% with Sir Carl. Diamond League. And I know, hey, first of all, IWF, World Athletics, y'all know I love y'all. Y'all know I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? I just have to deliver my show to the people the way I do it. Y'all know I love y'all. Y'all know I love y'all. But y'all know I'm right. Y'all messed us up when y'all created that damn Diamond League. When you create that Diamond League, you all of us, you screwed all of us up. Every last one of us. Screwed every last one of us up. Well, not me anymore, because I don't run no more. But the youngsters now, they will never get a chance to understand what the real sport of European running track and field was. Because it ain't that no more. They'll never understand. They'll never understand that people used to win cars. Cars, people. I remember 2004, I had to race dang on Frankie Fredericks. I looked up to Frankie Fredericks. I love that dude because when I first met him, I was like, man, you one of my heroes. He was like, cool dude. So I had to race Frankie Fredericks in the 200, okay? Of course, I didn't win. I thought I was, but I didn't win at all. I ended up getting like fourth. I beat some people. This man won a whole damn car. And here I am, I'm asking them like, man, there's no one on the car's on the field, on the field too. Yeah, man, the winner 200 wins the whole car. Needless to say, he won a car and like $15,000 that day. Oh, it used to be, man. Let me tell y'all about I can't tell y'all about the Serbian track meet. Whoo, yes I can. Why not? Lord, that track meet in Serbia, baby. Oh my God, that was cash money too. Like cash. Like you didn't have to wait on no wire transfer. You didn't have to do none of that. You just had to cross that finish line and then wait till 9 o'clock that night when the money room opened up and everybody lined up outside and you were walking there. And when you walk into the room, it's currency everywhere. It's what country? It's American currency over here. It's pounds over here. It's currency everywhere, spread out. Okay? Need in mind, you got people in those guns too now. But anyway, spread out. So you walk in there. Oh, Ray Edwards. Okay. They pull out the piece of paper. Ray Edwards. Okay, so you got third in 100 and you got third and 200. Oh, you had a good day today, right? Yeah, I had a great day today. Okay, so third. So we owe you 7,500. So we owe you $1,500. That sounds about right. Here you are, sir. Oh, hold on. Your agent, he wanted us to give you the travel money too. Thank you, John. Another 2,500. Here you go, Ray. Thank you. Walk out the door. Hey, the bus leaving in an hour. Get your money. Come on, we out of here. We already bought the whole club. Yeah, the whole club bought. Let's go. That was track and field, baby. And then it may sound like we wouldn't focus because I keep talking about this partying and shit that we was doing and buying clubs, but you gotta keep in mind, we might have did that, but we trained and worked 10 times harder because we wanted that money. Look, we wanted that money. Man, come on, baby. Nah, man, bro. You racing for what? I don't want to do that shit no more. I don't do that shit no more. Nah. But if you never had a chance to be, if you wasn't part of the switch over, it don't even bother you. Diamond League can't affect you if you was born into the Diamond League era. So you would never understand how Diamond League killed track and field. But all of y'all that know that went through that crossover with me, you know that shit is real. It killed it. Y'all completely killed it dead. And there you have it. All right, that's my quick take, y'all. I know y'all want to talk about the track meet coming this weekend and all that stuff, but I ain't got time to do that. I gotta go. I gotta get back to work. This weekend track meet gonna be pretty dope though. So check it out. Oh, hold on. Before Nicola, he did give me $4, $5. Make sure I got his comment in though, because he did pay for it. Why won't let me? Okay, but anyway, I don't know how to pull it back up. But Nicola, I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. Sprints need to have their own track meet. That's just that. Sprints need to have their own track meet. I agree with you 100%, brother. I appreciate that $5 too, donation to the cause. Don't forget to like and subscribe, people, and all that good stuff. Yeah. I know y'all want to know if the trap house is gonna be open this weekend. Duh. Like, why would you ask that question? Like, duh. Did you see how many people run that Miramar? Did you see how many people run that Miramar? And if you think I ain't finna boom the trap house for that, come on, baby. I already got a $1 bet out there with somebody already. I put my $1 on Sha'Carri. I'm going to put it out there. I did. I put my dollar on Sha'Carri. I said TT might have a good shot, but this is more like a home meet for Sha'Carri. I understand. Everybody like, well, TT from Florida. Okay, well, it's a whole lot of people from Dallas, but that don't mean I ain't gonna go with it. But anyway, I got Sha'Carri because she likes to, this is her meet. This is her meet. This is when she likes to come out and do her thing. Like, boom, I'm here. This her home. It's why I call her home meet. This is Sha'Carri's home meet. So I gotta get to Sha'Carri. The men's 100, I gotta get to Seville. That's it. Done. Love y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. I gotta get back to work. Diamond League.